So, da sind wir wieder. Wir spielen wieder Wuthering Waves. Wir wollen ein bisschen weiterspielen. Und der Hauptmission erstmal folgen, hoffe ich. Träumte Düfte geht zur Gourmetstraße. Das ist richtig. Hi. Hallo, was für ein Zufall. Schön, dich wiederzusehen. Was für ein Zufall. Bist du heute beschäftigt? Nicht wirklich. In diesem Fall, wie wäre es, wenn ich dir etwas Neues erzähle? Hast du schon von Ratten gehört, die Öl stehlen? Was nennst du frisch? Nun, für jemanden, der so viel weiß wie du, mag es nichts Neues sein, aber eine Maus, die Öl stiehlt, um es mit einer Katze zu teilen, das sieht man nicht jeden Tag, oder? Nee, definitiv nicht. Nun, für jemanden, der so viel weiß wie du, mag das nichts Neues sein, aber eine Maus, die Öl stiehlt, teilen... Hä? Das hat doch eben schon gesagt. Ich bin sofort gefolgt und habe gesehen, wie die Maus auf die Schultern der kleinen Katze hüpfte und durch das Fenster in den Laden schlich. Dann tauchte die Ratte die Spitze ihres Schwanzes in das Öl und fütterte es der Katze. Kein Wunder, dass die Katze bereit war zu helfen. Nachdem die Maus gegangen war, ging ich zu der Katze und fragte, warum hast du die Maus nicht einfach gefangen und gefressen? Die Katze warf mir einen Blick zu und sagte, Dummkopf, wenn es keine Maus gäbe, die Öl stiehlt, warum sollten sie mich dann behalten? Es ist besser, jeden Tag ein bisschen Öl zu haben, auf lange Sicht. Ist es nicht amüsant? Eine Katze, die für eine Maus arbeitet. Wenn du das nicht glaubst, warum schaust du nicht mal auf die Fensterbank? Dort könnten noch Ölspuren sein. Wollte ich das eigentlich nicht machen. So, ich wollte eigentlich... Moment. Wo ist meine Hauptquest? Nein! Quest, da. Nein, das ist noch nicht meine Quest. Hier links war's. Träumte Düfte. Folgen abbrechen. Ich soll das machen. Okay.
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory?
Und diesmal habe ich mehr gesehen. Diesmal war es anders.
Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon. And then there were all these bad things going on, with lots and lots of tacit discords. But the Sentinel saved the day. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slowed time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? And I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Das ist ein guter Freund von mir, entspann dich. Es tut ja nichts.
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echoes there are next level.
Ja, was hast du mit diesem Bergfirmament auf sich?
Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about Mount Firmament. Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinzhou live. It looks like a giant statue of our sentinel Zhui. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of Whining Ix's Mire, and you can see it from a distance.
The southeast.
Was meinst du? Irgendeine Idee?
The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned.
Ein einzigartiger Geruch. Was meinst du damit?
It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kinda weird, though. Doesn't smell natural. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passes slowly? Do you want to go check it out?
I
Natürlich.
had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinxie said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I have not heard anything from the city hall yet.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Okay, Auftauen der Eon.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Ach,
Let
ist
me
noch.
take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
Na, ich bin wegen Jinxie hier. Okay, ist falsch geschrieben. Was ich erst und habe vorgetraut, egal. Ich habe Fragen zum Mythenen.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact,
Das ist ja gut.
we have not heard back from her for days.
Du weißt also nicht, was sie vorhat?
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the magistrate's whereabouts to a select few.
Was ist
When
los?
we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Zhui. If our sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location.
Hat Jinchi jemanden mitgenommen? Leibwächter? Kannst du sie kontaktieren?
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament, alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
Ich muss zum Bergfirmament, um das Wütende zu treffen. Jinchi könnte in Schwierigkeiten sein und ich will ihr helfen. Ich mach mal das Erste.
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Wo finde ich diesen Wegfinder?
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's mire. I'll reach out to her.
Fährterminal? Fährterminal, achso.
To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does.
Okay.
I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though.
Ja, hast du schon wieder Hunger? Ich bin mir plötzlich nicht sicher, ob ich mich auf dich verlassen kann. Geh dich ausruhen, ich schaffe das. Mach das. Und ist eher
Not
das
that I'm
Gleiche.
hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Okay.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
So, was haben wir denn? Das ist mein Ziel. Da hinten. Ich gehe mal lieber nach oben.
Leave it to me.
Ah, er kommt nicht hinterher. Schick. Genau hier waren wir ja schon mal, ne? Hier war das Labor oder so.
Leave it to me.
Na komm, nehmen wir mit.
Leave me alone! Into Woolly's belly you go! Dummy funny? I choose you. You're in!
Jawoll. Liegt dann noch mal eine Runde.
Dummy funny? I choose you.
Wieso, wo feuert der denn hin?
Leave it to me. Down with the curtain!
Oh. So, jetzt sind wir noch zwei.
Woolly's attack! Dummy funny? I choose you. Here comes Encore! Leave me alone!
Ah, das ist so nervig.
No one picks on Uncle's friends.
Ah.
Dummy funny? I choose you. Willie, leave me alone! Leave that away! Oh, bring it on!
Sehr schön.
Cherish every game.
So, das war unser Steg schon.
Are you trapped here by the rain?
Mann, ich warte auf jemanden.
I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Bist du? Bist du der Wegfinder?
I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
Nicht viel, ist ein Ort, in dem schon gegründet wurde. Was?
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains,
a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fractsidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end.
Du bist geradewegs in diese Sackgasse.
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Sanua sagte, sie könnte in Gefahr sein.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
Meinst du damit?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi.
Warum solltest du mir das sagen? Wie wusstest du, dass ich ins Rathaus gehen würde?
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jinshi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority, no, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fractsidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Warum kümmern sie sich so sehr um mich? Es scheint, als wären alle an mir interessiert.
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
Denkst du, die Person bin ich?
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join
Ja,
me?
das seltsame mit Zeitmuster kann mir nichts anhaben. Ich bin der Schlüssel zur Lösung deines Problems. Warum also fragen?
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce. The bridge has broken.
Was ist das hier?
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
Was ist das denn?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or Do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
Was sollen wir jetzt tun?
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. So let's give it a try.
Okay, neues Minigame. Verwende den Chronosorter, um den Zeitfluss in einem kleinen Bereich zu ändern, wodurch sich der Zustand bestimmter Objekte in diesem Bereich ändert. Ziehe die Zeitleiste nach rechts, um die Zeit in diesem Bereich vorwärts zu bewegen. Ziehe die Zeitleiste nach links, um die Zeit in diesem Bereich rückwärts zu bewegen. Nach Abschluss dieser Anpassungen bleiben die Objekte, die im Chronosorter beeinflusst wurden, in dem Zustand, in dem sie sich nach der letzten Zeitleistenanpassung befinden. Okay, fertig. Das war einfach. Windklinger sind über dem Bergfirmament verstreut und können mit Standardangriffen oder Fernangriffen gesammelt werden. Diese scheinen von großem Interesse für einige Leute zu sein, die bereit wären, wertvolle Ressourcen dagegen einzutauschen, wenn ihr bereit seid, einige abzugeben. Aha. So, dann nehmen wir doch mal hier die Karte mit. Oder nicht? Okay. Okay, so ist
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Ah, fliegt doch weiter. Sind sie jetzt stehen geblieben? Achso, dauert noch ein bisschen.
An unexpected discovery.
Ah.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
None shall whisper.
So. Oh, ich kann auch genau drauf zu.
What's the sound?
Here we go again. Leave me alone.
Immer das, was ich
My
nicht
sense is
möchte.
tingling. You're in for it now. Oopsie daisy. Dummy funny, I choose you.
Wow.
Leave me alone. That didn't. Oh, bring it on.
The Fraxidus. It's them again.
Uff. Ganz schön zugesetzt.
They've
Verhältnis.
set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have...
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Photonvolts kommen normalerweise im Set und werden verwendet, um einen goldenen Energiepfad zu erzeugen, der mit der Photonbarriere verbunden ist. Sowohl Fernangriffe als auch Nahangriffe deaktivieren das Photonvolt. Sobald ein Set aus Photonvolt deaktiviert ist, wird auch die Photonbarriere deaktiviert. Sobald die Photonbarriere deaktiviert ist, beginnen sich die stationären Feinde innerhalb der Barriere wieder zu bewegen.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
So it can't hurt me.
Das ist das seltsame Zeitmuster, von dem du gesprochen hast?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Heiße Quellen. Grüne Momente. Aha.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chungli, Does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about...
Sehr schön. Haben wir unseren Popcorn endlich. Achso, das zählt auch schon als Powerpunkt. Okay.
Think you can catch up?
What's the matter?
Ich habe von diesem Ort geträumt.
You dreamed of Hongzhen?
Du hast deinen Traum von letzter Nacht beschrieben.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
Ich habe geträumt, dass Hongzhen und hier dies angegriffen wird. Ich habe geträumt, dass das Hütende die Leute hier beschützt. Oder ist das?
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Kann ich nur noch platt machen. Sind die Tracks hier das?
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
Sie haben eine Falle in Hongzhen gestellt.
But every trap has its weak points.
Was ist das?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Okay. Jetzt werden wir also noch geführt. Sehr schön. Moment. Ist alle eingefroren. Was ist los? Ich will die platt machen.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Chun-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Flame on! Ally of justice! All fired up!
Darf doch noch kämpfen.
Ally of justice. Close one.
The traces disappeared with the palm.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Ally of justice. That's up. Ally of justice. Yeah.
Wow.
Time for some hot action.
Wieder so einer an.
Ally of justice. Become an ally of justice. Here we go again. You're in. Leave that away. Da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, immer wenn ich auf die zurennen will, kommen die mit irgendeinem Scheiß an.
You're in for it now.
Das ist ja böse.
Leave?
Oh, ich klicke die ganze Zeit und nicht die ganze Zeit durchgehend. Was ist denn das?
Tell me funny? I choose you. You're in.
Ah, ist schon ein bisschen nervig, diese Fähigkeit. Die mich halt mega auffällt und dann kann ich einfach angegriffen werden. Das ist schon ein bisschen doof. So,
The
gehen wir hin.
vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
That's
Another photon barrier.
3 photon bolts to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Achso. Gut, gehen wir rein.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi,
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady, what shall I call you? My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Oh, ist die langsam.
Another day, another heroic.
Och, den wollte ich doch gar nicht. Skip. Hä? Ah, jetzt.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
Oh, gut eingeholt. Der Pass des Weitsuchers?
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Was finden Sie dort?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the Court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlung Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seekers pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Okay, geht das noch? Kriege ich gerade Fehlermeldungen? Scheint aber noch irgendwie zu funktionieren. Na gut, machen wir erstmal weiter.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers...
Oh, nett.
teach her at some point, including the...
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's past Xingyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
Okay, schade. Der letzte ist dahinter. Wie kriege ich das kaputt? So, ich soll es verschieben jetzt.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
Up and away! Think you can catch up?
Ne, was ist irgendwie dahinter? Bestimmte Punkte, okay.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the... The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
please have something good this time?
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Whoa. Oh, shit.
Here we go again. Tell me funny? I choose you. Leave me alone. No one picks on Ungar's friends.
You will obey.
Ah, schön draufhalten.
Last
Think you can catch Lemon! Ally of justice!
Oh, hier ist noch einer. So, noch den da.
Lily's attack!
Uah, das wäre noch mehr.
Leave me
Oh.
alone!
One of the sounds.
Warum ist jetzt die Musik wieder gewechselt?
Ally of justice! Close one! Close one! Time for some hot action!
Ah.
Oh, sucks to be ally of justice! No biggie.
Dieser Zauberheini, ne? Der regt mich am meisten auf, weil die greift immer irgendwelche anderen an.
Here we go again! Ha! Into Woolly's belly you
So.
go! Don't leave
Oh, nicht schon wieder.
alone!
Ah, danke.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
Schön, wenn ich mich heilen könnte hier langsam.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
Hat die Akademie von Gelehrten das auch gebaut?
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
Deshalb ist der entsprechende Stern jetzt gedimmt.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
Was passiert?
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
Ach, da kann ich auch.
Remnants of the past.
Decades have passed, but those
Irgendein Text.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So, the Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal?
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
Ist einen eigenen Weg, das Wütende zu heilen.
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first Chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
Hat es also funktioniert?
No. A Chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
Wenn der wirklich nicht funktioniert, dann was wäre, wenn es eine Person wäre?
We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Machen wir. Was war das?
Time for Encore's aerial recon! Dummy funny? I choose you.
Oh nein, ich hab noch mehr geholt. Oh nein.
Here comes Encore!
Wow.
Dummy funny? I choose you. Oopsie daisy. Pulling flicky. That didn't hurt at all. Here comes on. Leave.
Oh.
All alone. No one picks on Encore's
So,
friends.
Damage. Oh nein, nein, nein. Oh, was?
You will obey.
Hä? Ich will da nicht hoch. Hallo, zurück, danke.
Is this the end?
Ach Mann, jetzt kann du mit AOE schaden. Was nicht wahr? Das verliere ich.
Think you can catch up? Alley of justice! Watch and learn! That's up! Alley of justice!
Nein! Oh mein Gott.
Hands up! Alley of justice!
Na komm, stirb bitte.
Sucks to be you!
Toll.
Alley of justice! I'll fire it up! Alley of justice!
Kann leider nicht wechseln, ich kann nichts machen hier. Eigentlich nur auf Abstand bleiben. Oh nein, 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 nein.
Alley of justice! Think you can catch up?
Vorhin tötet er mich. Na los,
Flame on!
komm schon.
Alley of justice! Think you can catch up?
Oh, Glück gehabt. Das ist ein Fernkampf ist, ernsthaft. Puh, davon kann ich mich ein.
Lucky me, lucky you!
Oh, Glück gehabt. Wow. Hätte auch voll schief gehen können jetzt.
Another Chronos order. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this Chronos order.
Ah, ist er durch? Ah, nicht daran. So. Erstmal mache ich das so.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here.
Dann
We
komme ich da
may
ran.
need to look around for a better vantage point.
Think
Nee,
you can catch
bin
up?
nicht durch. Vielleicht muss ich ja hier rüber. Nach der Interaktion mit dem Mechanismus starte die Echo-Herausforderung Klangbang und verwandle dich in einen Klangbang. Wie mache ich das? Verwandle dich in einen Klangbang und nutze das Sprunggerät, um dich auf eine vertikale Eisbarriere zu katapultieren und sie zu zerstören. Okay. Verwandle dich in Klangbang, springe und führe dann einen Sturzangriff aus, um die horizontale Eisbarriere zu durchbrechen. Ja, wie mache ich das jetzt? Ah, C, glaube ich,
Another
was?
day, another heroic me!
Nee, nein. Hä? Was sind die Dinger? Hier. So, wo ist jetzt Klangbang? Oder? Klangbang. Ausrüsten. So. So, das war dann mit Q. Muss ich draufstehen und mich verwandeln?
Ally of Justice!
Okay, verstehe ich nicht.
Ally of Justice! Ally of Justice! Ally of Justice!
Ach Mann.
Ally of Justice!
Wir sind immer so weit weg.
Ally of Justice!
Das ist irgendwie nicht ausgelöst. Renn einfach los.
Ally of Justice!
Muss ich das wirklich in der Luft benutzen. Ich probiere es mal. Ah! Ich hänge an der Minikante fest.
Ally of Justice!
Check's nicht. Hä? Nee. Stehe für eine gewisse Zeit auf dem Sprunggerät, um dich in die gewünschte Richtung zu teleportieren. Das Sprunggerät kann auch verwendet werden, wenn du dich in Clangbang verwandelt hast. Ich kann mich ja gar nicht verwandeln in Clangbang. Ich spawn den doch nur. Hä?
Another day, another heroic me!
Wann die denn jetzt? Ist der falsche? Ich habe nur einen davon. Beschwöre einen Clangbang, ja toll. Ich wollte mich eigentlich in einen verwandeln. Ich habe auch nur den einen. Oder kann nur sie das benutzen? Nö, das ist einfach nur beschwören. Mach das trotzdem mal. Weil hat sie ja trotzdem eine Chance. Hat das jetzt nicht gewechselt? Och Mann, ey.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Hab ich doch. Wieso hat sie jetzt das andere noch benutzt? Aber immer nur beschwören. Nicht verwandeln. Ich check's nicht. Wie soll ich das denn machen? Na. So.
An unexpected discovery.
Jetzt werde ich wieder sinnlos aufgehalten hier an irgendeinem Blödsinn.
You will obey.
Ja. Och Mann, ey. Geht nicht, weil das da ein Schild hat, oder was? Wenn ich den noch treffen würde, wäre es ganz gut. Keine Ahnung. Ah, macht nicht sowas. Oh, da ist noch was. Wir sollten da hochkommen. Toll. Ah, jetzt reicht die Reichweite nicht richtig. Doch. Danke. So, kann ich jetzt hier mit irgendwas
Look at that
machen?
device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a climb bang.
Aha.
Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try.
Okay, dann kann ich das ja erstmal wieder zurückbauen.
Another day?
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Wo ist er denn? War das der? Nee, das war irgendwie ein anderer. War das der? Der da. Der war's. Wechseln. So, du hattest statt dem das Viech. Ausrüsten. Okay, jetzt passt es erstmal wieder. So, dann rüber. Aha, nehme ich.
The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacityte fulminate across the water.
Okay, schön.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Und wieder mit dir an.
The show begins. Ha! Once the sounds. Ha! 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 No hesitation.
Sehr schön. Oh ja, auch nicht mehr wechseln. So, Moment. Ups. Auch nicht. Hallo. Moment, kann ich hier jetzt rein? Ist immer noch zu. Oh. Ich habe irgendwas gesehen. So, was mache ich jetzt? Das ist immer die Barriere. Hä, wie komme ich da ran? Aha. Okay, jetzt war sie gelb. So, das weiß ich aber immer noch nicht, wie ich an die andere Kiste rankommen soll, weil diese blöde Barriere mich ja immer noch auffällt. Warte. Ja. Oben kann ich rein. Da komme ich von oben rauf. Gar nicht. Hm.
Think you can catch up?
Cherish every game.
So. Das ist aber immer noch nicht. Wie komme ich da rein? Ich verstehe es nicht.
One last flare stone.
We've reached the carrier lift. Something above the carrier lift seems stuck. We've reached the carrier lift.
Eine Frage. Was machst du da? Nichts außer Licht sein. Toll. So, was war der? Irgendeine Zeitphase, wo das Ding mal weg ist? Oh, da. Ich verstehe es nicht. Och nö, nicht schon wieder aktivieren. Blaues Licht. Ah, danach.
We've reached the carrier lift. Something above the carrier lift seems stuck.
Ach, da unten darf ich. Aha.
Think you can catch up?
Oh. Okay.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
Jetzt stark.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening.
Prophezeiung. Ein vorherbestimmter Kampf zwischen Jinshi und dem Wütenden.
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
Dann hat die Forschung der Akademie von Gelehrten Erfolg gehabt?
Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
Klingt doch gut.
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
Übertacken, als Chronosorter fast zusammenbrach. Ich mach das.
Rover, do you have an idea?
So, gehen wir erstmal weiter.
Jinshi.
Oh, jetzt Cutscene. Ich war eigentlich das Sammeln.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But Changli, you're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
Ich helfe gerne nochmal. Ich bin hier, um etwas über meine Vergangenheit herauszufinden. Wir machen das Erste.
Thank you, Rover. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Ich erinnere mich an nichts, aber ich kann kämpfen. Ich bin stark, es würde nicht schaden zu helfen. Vielleicht gibt es andere Möglichkeiten. Wir machen das erste gleich.
Thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
Vielleicht sind die Fraxidus einfach wirklich stark. Ja, sie könnten die Mechanismen der Akademie der Gelehrten benutzen. Vielleicht haben sie die Schwäche des Hüten ausgenutzt.
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
So. Hier kommen wir her, oder? Ja, ich wollte das aber noch sammeln. Da ist nichts mehr.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them. It worked. The Court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
So, hier war nämlich noch was. Im Kreis gelaufen, richtig? Ja. Durch. Ja, bringt mir noch nicht viel.
It's a trap. Watch out.
Oh, wir dürfen mit ihr spielen. Oh, was? Geht gut los. Ah, super. Kann ich mal in Ruhe lassen hier? So ein Scheiß.
Fast in starlight. Sacred light.
Cool.
Negligence on my part. Together we vanquish.
Oh ja.
My blade yearns. Take full. Be fast. Sever.
Nett. Oh.
Blade yearns.
Strike is one. Take four. Embrace the change.
beiden sind echt cool. Aber mit Drachen finde ich noch ein bisschen cooler. Muss ich also sagen, optisch auf jeden Fall. So, jetzt will ich aber erstmal hier umgucken. Da kann ich nicht durch. Auch nicht. Schade. Sehr gut, haben wir. Weiß ich aber immer noch nicht, wie ich da hingekommen bin. Also in diesen einen Bereich.
I'm done with
Oder auch
all
noch
three
irgendwas.
flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
We've reached the carrier lift.
So, jetzt sind wir in der Mitteletage. Können aber auch.
An unexpected discovery. Okay. Nirgendwo diesen Eingang, wo ich reinspringen kann, oder? Ah, wie komme ich da ran? Da ist so ein komisches Loch. So, das heißt theoretisch... Warte mal, muss ich so ein Loch finden und kann da durchschießen und das zu deaktivieren? Das wäre natürlich was. Ich muss also nach oben. Irgendwo muss so ein komisches Loch sein. Ich hoffe, dass ich das jetzt auch noch finde. Jo. Ja, bringt mir noch nichts. Schade.
The show begins.
Ah. Keine Ahnung, wo es hinführt. Check's nicht. Wie komme ich daran? So nicht, wo dieser Riss sein könnte. Hier draußen. Ach Mann. Mann. Da muss ich ja wirklich jetzt mal weiter nach oben oder so. Ich weiß es nicht. Irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, ich finde hier nichts mehr. Also ja, hier ist die Kiste noch. Aber ich weiß halt nicht. Okay. Dann haben sie mich jetzt natürlich aufgehalten, dass ich nicht wieder zurück darf.
The cipher key.
Aha. So.
The show begins.
Na gut. Dann schnappen wir uns das Ding.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
Was mit dir?
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
Die Praxidus sind hier für mich.
Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never see. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Voll Mordlistern.
Changli.
So, jetzt habe ich immer noch
Those
diese Bild
artificers are nothing
nicht
to worry
gefunden.
about.
Das ärgert mich.
Don't worry. Changli has her plans. I don't believe we will run
Oh,
into
warte.
more ambushes on the way.
Das soll ich nur mitnehmen.
Leave it to me. No hesitation.
Here we go again. No one picks on Ungar's friends.
Boah, ist nur der Kleine, ey.
Oopsie daisy.
Na klar, ich werde nur einsammeln.
Tell me funny, I choose you. Oh, bring it on. Ally of justice.
Ah,
Ally of justice. Time for some hot action. No biggie.
jetzt müssen wir so kaputt schießen müssen. Was ist denn mit denen?
Leave
Oh,
alone.
nein. Es ist einfach nur Dauerklicken. Nicht gedrückt halten.
Into Woolly's belly you go. Tell me funny, I choose you. Oh, bring it on. Ally of justice.
Ah, oder auch Zeit.
Oh, please have something
Ganz
good
schön
this time.
zugesetzt. So, was ist das hier? Schau, es hat was in diesem Gerät eingraviert. Jetzt müssen wir zu unserem Heiligtum verlassen, unser Heiligtum verlassen und unsere Pflicht erfüllen. Wir werden nicht zurückkehren, bis wir gesiegt haben. Um die Opferzeremonie zu vollenden, sucht die glasierte Lampe auf der Grate. Aha. Xuanji. Man sagt, sie sei dort zu finden. Dies soll euer erstes Ziel sein. Onkel Fu. Okay. Was auch immer. Kurz freischalten nach der... Aha.
Let's give him yeah. Ally of justice. Heads up. Close one. Ally of justice. Woolly's attack. Here, dummy funny, I choose you. You're in for it now.
War feuerfrei.
Yet,
Oh,
sleep.
klar.
None shall whisper.
Warum geht's denn so in den Nahkampf?
One with the sounds.
Oh, bring it on. Flame on. Ally of justice. I'll fire it up.
Oh, knapp. Oh, was? Ah, so knapp vom
An
Sieg.
unexpected discovery.
Wir einen verloren. So. Kann ich irgendwo mich nochmal heilen? Ja. Okay. Schnellreise. Machen wir das mal direkt, damit ich nicht direkt draufgehe. So, schick. Dann würde ich mal kurz hier alles abklappern. Das kann ich abholen. Nee, was anderes. Alles abholen. So, ist egal. Trophäen. So, Handbuch. Hä? Ne, Trophäen war es jetzt nicht. Handbuch. Oh, warte. Ist da lang.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
Das machen wir schneller. Hi. Chi legt den Cliff-Schlüssel aus Podest oder sowas.
The Mianlung chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you.
Wie die Fraxidos eure Hütende gefangen genommen haben?
Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
Wie haben sie das gemacht?
They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidos sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlung chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
Wird es wirklich einen Unterschied machen? Wir konnten einige Chronosorters Hütende einfangen.
What if the Fraxidos modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlung chamber to form a special force field along with those chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
Jinshi Hachi.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loon-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
Ja, danke. So, und dann machen wir aber auch hier Schluss. Wenn wir uns beim nächsten Mal dann...
Connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Zu reden, ich wollte beenden. Gut, dann machen wir Schluss und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.
Heute Nacht kämpfen wir nicht alleine. Nicht alleine. Wir streiten heute Nacht um Leib und Leben. Um Leib und Leben. Und darauf wollen wir die Hörner heben. Die Hörner heben. Hört ihr die Hörner dort am Himmelsrande? Hört ihr die Hörner und den Kriegsgesang? Es ziehen die Heere über dunkle Lande. Ultimal Worte. Die letzte Nacht vor der Schlacht. Ruft alle Frauen und Männer zu den Waffen. Zu den Waffen. Denn aus dem Norden kommen die Feuer.